Hey everyone, Kensurfs here. We're in the shave den and it's time for another shave. It's been a week. Well, that's because the last 4 days I've been wiped out with a bad head cold. I probably couldn't have even made it through the video. But head cold's getting better. Unfortunately, I gave it to my son now. So, you can't win, can you? Well, today I'm going to be using a razor I haven't used in 6 years. This is the Schick Krona. Mine actually has the lettering on the doors. And the date codes for the Krona are kind of, they're kind of sketchy. They started putting the Schick and Krona on the doors in 67 and 68, but they kept them until 1976 when they stopped production. And this is got Schick on the bottom there, plastic. This is a twist open. There's probably some people out there that know more about this razor than me. So am I guessing right? Is it somewhere, can you tell by the button? Is it somewhere between 67 and 76? But it was a very mild razor and I haven't used this in 6 years. So like I said, I was going through my items and I found it and man, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna try a blade I haven't used in a little while either. The Gillette Super Thin. We'll be using that in this twist open razor. Let me load it up as we're talking here. And so far I haven't had a cough or sneeze, so things are looking up. All right, so we'll put the blade right in there. We'll twist it, lock into place. There you go. All right, also gonna be using some vintage. I was supposed to do a travel shave today with you. We got an Airbnb for me and it's my wife's birthday on Monday. So I was taking her to Palm Springs, going with my daughter and her husband. My daughter's pregnant and she's due the end of this year. And me and my wife, we rented an Airbnb with a swimming pool, everything. And I couldn't stop sneezing. And it came to the consensus that, well, if you're really sick, you really shouldn't be around pregnant women. You don't want to get her sick. And so I stayed home. My son was sick, he stayed home. So we're kind of soloing it here, trying to get by. But since my wife is in Palm Springs right now, I'm going to use an aftershave. And this is an aftershave. This is not a spray. This is the aftershave, original Polo aftershave. We're going to use this. She hates this. And I really enjoy Polo Green. So I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be using my Semogue with the, I think this is the older version. I think they don't have that Excelsior or that logo on there in the newer ones. But I'm going to put this into this right here. And I'm going to be using some shaving cream that by the way, I almost used that. I almost used the miniature Pierre Cardin. I've got the miniature. I got the regular. The old days, huh? But I'll save that for next time. I don't even think they make this anymore. Gillette shaving cream in lime. I'm going to be trying this out. And it's almost Movember. I'm going to be growing out my goatee. As you can see, I shaved 2 days ago. And I kind of left the trace of the goatee. In a month, mine barely grows out. So I'm giving it a few extra days. So for Movember, I'm starting early. So I'll be growing out my goatee, and guys are encouraged to do No Shave November to bring awareness to getting screened for cancer screening. And it's good for you gals too, you ladies. You know, it's good to get cancer screened. Make sure everything's okay. Don't wait till it's too late. I go quite a bit for my face because I have skin issues, so it's always good to be proactive. So I'll talk more about that November the 1st. But just so you know, I'm not going to be shaving off the goatee today. All right, well, let's see if we can get this started without sneezing. All right, wet the face. Let me see if I can do a face lather on here. See if we can get some of that. Come on, hope it's still good. Yeah, it's still good. It's been sitting in storage. There we go. There we go. I could have done that a little better. Still smells like lime. Still works. Can you guys still get this? Have you seen these? Can you still get them? I'm curious. Again, it's stuff I haven't used in years. I have boxes that I take out on occasion. And that's where I've been finding all these razors that I haven't used ever or used in quite a long time. Oh, and I did, on my last video, I think I was showing you the picture of the Newcastle United coffee cup that my dad used. Well, he wouldn't drink coffee ever. Teacup that he used as a shaving cup, and it got broke here. And I want to thank you, Lisa from the UK. She sent me a link. They were selling that cup in good condition in the United Kingdom on eBay UK, and she sent me the link and I bought it. So it's on its way. It's Pitney Bowes has it. So looking forward to showing you that once it arrives. All right, Schick Krona. Let's see here. Ooh, nice and mild razor. But it's taking it right off. Look, got some hair from that Semogue. Wow. Seems mild, but it's doing pretty good. Yeah, I've been falling asleep at 6 o'clock at night. Well, I've been taking Sudafed and, you know, junk like that for the sinuses. Benadryl. So it just kind of knocks you out. So I missed the Dodgers get slaughtered by Toronto yesterday. Hopefully they do better coming up. But I am going to Toronto next year, so I'm looking forward to going by the stadium. I'm kind of interested. Makes the World Series very interesting. And I'm glad we kind of have the East versus West here instead of Seattle versus the Dodgers. Oh, man. Very nice razors. Like I said, some of them have a different button at the bottom, but they're very hard to tell the years. All right, we'll do a second pass. I have still got my voice, so so far so good. I was kind of bored. I've been watching Gen V, you know, kind of the superhero sitcom on Prime, Amazon Prime, but I was watching Osiris with Linda Hamilton, and it's almost like Predators, but kind of a good movie. I'm almost done with it. Got down to about the last 15 minutes and fell asleep, so I'm gonna have to watch the rest of it tonight. If you like sci-fi. It's just weird that if you're inside an alien ship, it looks like an old warehouse from Russia, but you know, who knows? Maybe those aliens. I always figured a spaceship would be very squeaky clean, not all a rust bucket. But that's my only complaint. Oh, very nice. All right. All right. Oh. It was 90 degrees out there in Palm Springs yesterday, 93. I don't know what it is today, but my wife's having fun. She's glad that she got to go, and I don't want to ruin it. But you know, when you're sick, you got a bad head cold, you don't want to do anything. I sure don't want to go on a tramway to, you know, 7,000 feet up or 8,000 feet up to the snow line. Not when you're not feeling it. Okay. She's probably going to yell at me from Palm Springs when she finds out. Oh, you didn't use that. And it's simply because my good friend Jim, who lives in Greece now, used to lather himself with this stuff. And every time he'd come over, it would smell like Polo Green. So she goes, I don't want you copying people. And I didn't. We both, you know, you can copy people. If you like the cologne, you can copy people. All right. Ooh, nice burn. Oh, an even nicer smell. I think I even have, yeah, see, I'm getting there. I even have the spray cologne that she doesn't like. All right, well, there you go. The vintage Schick Krona Twist to Open. Very good to have in the shaved end, very inexpensive. You can find them on eBay. Like I said, they have different varieties. Mine just happens to, have both names on both of the doors that open. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. I should be back with another video very soon. I got some cool things to preview. And I've already shot the video about a month ago now. Well, 2 weeks ago. For Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements' new doppelganger. But they're just not quite ready to release it yet. So I'm going to have to hold off on releasing that. But I believe they're going to release it on the 6th, first part of November. So I'll release that video then. And then you can see, it was good stuff. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon. And don't get a head cold. Stay healthy. Bye for now.